Good morning, you guys. I am here in my kitchen making bone broth, and I know I've done it a few times before on my website, Elaine Stein. If you go into the search bar and type in bone broth, my recipe and video come up, but I'm making it today and wanted to just tell you how simple it is. I was just at Whole Foods and walked by the bone broth for people to buy, and it was like $6 for like this tiny little jar. Like, you don't have to do that. You can make it. It's so simple. Okay, so I have a big pot and boiling water. So that's step one. You're gonna want 2 packs of chicken, organic, pasture raised, you know, the good stuff. So I don't know how many pounds it is, but two packs like this. And then, so I already have it boiling, like it's at a big boil. I've put Maldon salt in. Salt is like to taste. I put a nice like little handful. You need some salt. So this is going in. All the chicken is going in for 20 minutes. So this is the only time you really have to stay here in your kitchen, about 20 minutes. It can be a little more or a little less. So chicken goes in, top goes on. That right there is 20 minutes. So I'm not gonna stay on this live video for 20 minutes. So let me tell you after 20 minutes what I do. Then I have a whole onion. I'm gonna put it in after 20 minutes. I have celery washed, just plop it in for 20 minutes. Or sorry, after 20 minutes. And then the carrots. So all of this will go in after 20 minutes, and I'm gonna reduce the boil to a simmer. That's it. If you have extra herbs, I mean, cilantro's amazing, other herbs, put them in because the more flavor, the better. And it's gonna sit like all day. So right now in California, it's 9:30 a.m. I'm just gonna let this sit. Around noon, here's what I discovered, amazing. Around noon, I'm going to put 2 scoops of Vital Proteins beef gelatin. I'm gonna put 2 scoops in a few hours. I'm gonna let it do its thing for a few hours. And then I put 2 scoops of the Vital Proteins. And that is like, it gelatinizes, is that a word? It creates this gelatinous amazingness. And so this is my bone broth. I make bone broth weekly. I have about a glass a day. It's so good. So here's my bone broth from last week. And actually, this is not even as gelatinous as it usually is, but I mean, you could eat it. Actually, this is really liquidy compared to what it usually is. But it's super gelatinous, and I think the secret is 2 scoops of the beef gelatin. I don't know what it does or the science behind it, but it's Vital Proteins. It's amazing. Such good stuff. So other than that, when it's done, so after 20 minutes, my veggies go in. I reduce the heat and let it sit all day. All day. Like around 6 o'clock tonight, I'll stop the heat. I'll let it sit for a few minutes, and then what I do is I get these big mason jars, and I'll strain. I'll take out, you know, the chicken. I'll take out the celery and the veggies, and then I'll pour the bone broth in. I'll strain it, so any onion peels or anything will get taken out, and it lasts me the week. It's so good. And then of course, salt to taste. You're gonna have to add more salt as you want, but really you can't go wrong. I don't do it overnight. I know some people do. I don't put in all kinds of crazy things. I know some people do. It's so good for healing the gut, for just extra collagen, for hair, skin, and nails, for internal joint health, reducing inflammation, just so good, and you can do it. It's not hard. You hardly need anything. I got all the veggies yesterday at our farmer's market. Everything's organic. So let me know if you have questions, but this is on my website. Yes, Jessica got to try this. You should. It's so easy. you can be home, like I'm home all day today, so it's just gonna be on a simmer. After I put the veggies in, it's just gonna sit there. I'll put my 2 scoops of the Vital Proteins in. That's gonna really gelatinize it, and then I'll strain it later tonight and it'll be good to go. And I use the bone broth like I drink it straight. I use it in soups for bases, all sorts of things. It's so good, and it lasts in the fridge. So this one pot is gonna make 2 big jugs of that. And so, gosh, for the chicken, I probably paid $12 because I got the good stuff. For the veggies, it's like nothing, a couple dollars. The Vital Proteins, I don't know how much this is. It's on their website, you can check it out. But so much better and so much cheaper than paying for like that pre-made bone broth. I've seen it in the freezer section, I've seen it in the fresh section, but something that you guys can totally do. So reach out with any questions. Again, it's on my website, elainestein.com. In the search bar, just type in bone broth and it's right there. But let me know, I'm always here for questions. Hope you guys have an awesome Thursday. Bye.